Right, so the last bit didn't actually record for some reason, I don't know why, but we had to do a little job for Brynjolf. We had to smash a urn in a shop to get some guy to pay the gold that he owed him. We had to bribe the lady in the inn, the Argonian lady, to pay by telling, talking to the guy that was going to propose to her, and he told us how to get her to pay up so that she wouldn't get harmed. And then we went into some other place and they just handed me the money because they didn't want any trouble. But we went back in, turns out he's part of the Thieves Guild, and I followed him a little bit further in. He has walked through another wardrobe that has a back that folds out and leads to a secret passage. Same as the lady from Riverwood, whatever her name was, can't remember. What's her fucking name? Delphine. But anyway, we're in the Thieves Guild now, and we're following him to talk to this guy.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild.
Oh, so I'm already a recruit. Awesome.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share.
Okay.
No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say.
That's fair enough.
Do I make myself clear?
Don't have to be a cunt about it. Rules with thieves, what's the point of rules? Sure.
I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this?
I do hope that you die. Just jump in that water there. Brynjolf, if you push him in, I'll hold him under. Sound like a good deal? No? Okay. Yeah, sure, I understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you?
What's
Even
that?
our little Vex couldn't get in.
What's Golden Glow?
Claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients.
What is Golden Glow?
However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out.
Okay.
He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Sure.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah. What are you forgetting?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in.
Oh,
Welcome
sweet.
to the Thieves Guild.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
Sure, but you just said about what's her face, Vex, was it? Couldn't get into this place. I'm guessing by the way you said that, she's probably your best person down here. So how the fuck am I getting in? But sure. So how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing.
Okay.
You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way.
Awesome.
Oh, and talk to Tonilia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Awesome. Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for
right,
honey.
okay.
It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arangoth.
So what, I have to break into a bee farm?
By burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
Whoa, okay. What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That
Oh, that's a
important
shame.
client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Who cares? We're the Thieves Guild. Makes sense. What's so important about these clients?
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble.
What should I do about Arangoth?
Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Okay. I need more details about Golden Glow.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear
I get
blue,
it, honey.
Arengoth stopped sending
Lol.
us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly.
He's a bit of a
So we
dick.
send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries? Not Riftland guards?
Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island.
Wait,
In
it's on
fact,
an island.
Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Okay, how do I destroy the beehives?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Eh, I could see that working. Why not level the entire
I'll give
estate?
you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Ah, okay. Maven Blackbriar is the influential client.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing.
Oh, okay.
If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In
Oh, okay.
return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout.
Oh, okay, so how dangerous is it to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
So, shall I kill her quickly and quietly?
You watch yourself on that island.
Sounds like
Those
a good idea,
mercenaries don't
doesn't it,
take
Lydia?
prisoners.
We need to get you some new armor. Maybe they'll give me some for you as well. Let's check all these chests. Might as well, since we can loot them all. What's in here? No. Hello. Oh. Who are you?
Come here a second.
Nirun. Nyruin. How did you end up at the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise.
Are you a Bosma like me?
We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
What happened? Why would you leave all that behind?
Because it was dull. Every day was the
Oh, fair
same
enough.
boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about.
Fair enough.
I
I'd
just
probably
wanted
get bored
a little
too.
excitement. Something dangerous.
So you want to live in a sewer? Like being a thief?
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care.
Fair
I didn't
enough.
really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
Okay, how did you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail.
What a
Gave me a
dick.
day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
It's not exactly long enough. That must have been difficult.
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it.
Who's
I've been
Gallus?
here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Fair enough. Know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Oh, okay. Does the guild provide other
If
services?
talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once.
Okay, there's a training room? And you can teach me how to do
If you ever
archery
need
better.
more practice with the bow, just grab me.
Sure. Weird thing to have down here, but it's fairly expensive, so we'll sell that. Oh, yes. Oh, great sword. A saw It's an odd thing to have. Got anything in there? No. What's that? Thieves Guild gloves. Steel greatsword. Gold. Thieves Guild hood. Is there a chest piece in here as well? Come on, there's got to be a full set in here. And surely if I'm getting a set from what's her face out the front, we can give a set to you. Come on. Oh, what's this? Well, it wasn't very expert. That was quite easy to open. A dwemer metal plate. Sure. And some sort of tiara.
You're not supposed to be in here right now.
Am I not? I'm sorry. Oh. Reading training chests. These chests are for practice use only. Please refrain from using them for storage. The locks on these chests have been specifically constructed to reset themselves after a short amount of time. If you have any issues, please speak to Nyruin. That's the guy with the bow. Sure.
You're not really allowed in here, you know.
Why not? You just said I was allowed to. Well, unless you're going to shoot me, buzz off.
You're not really allowed in here.
I didn't see a sign on the door saying I'm not.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Well, I just leveled up. This is going to be a tough one to open.
You're not really allowed in here.
Let's do this one first. If you're not supposed to store stuff in them, why is there stuff in them? Well, that broke instantly. I didn't even have a choice there.
You know you're...
Oh, shut up, Nyruin. He's gonna get on my tits. He keeps causing me to get out of this.
You're not really allowed.
Oh, fine. Shut up, you dick. Barrel. Come on, there's got to be a chest piece in here. Chest piece? Well, don't shoot me and we won't have a problem. How comes there is a piece of the arm? Hang on, let's get a torch out in a second. Let's level up first. Sure, health, go. Where is archery? Actually, no, let's go into sneak, because we're a thief now, so we should probably put one in there. Right. No, I meant to get my torch out. Torch. Is there a chest piece that I'm missing? I bet you it's in this locked chest.
You know you're not.
Oh, shut up, Nyruin. Motherfucker.
You're not really.
It won't even let me do it slowly.
You know
It just instantly snaps it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, you motherfucker. It's near that end.
You know you're.
Up a little bit.
You're not.
Oh, fuck off.
You know.
What?
You're not.
Why is it not allowing me to do it now? What is going on? It was definitely over this side.
You know.
It is definitely over that side.
You're not.
Why is it just snapping my lockpick instantly? Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you motherfucker. I was like, what, here? No. And now it won't let me go into do it slowly again. It's just snapping it instantly. It's not even giving me a choice. Here we go. Oh my god, do you know what? Let's quick save because this is getting on my tits. I might run out of lockpicks here. Surely if we just... Well, we're getting levels out of it, so I can't complain. Although we have lost like 30 lockpicks. 3 more and then that's it. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, fuck it. I said 3 more. I can't be asked. It's driving me nuts with not allowing me to fucking continuously do it. Oh, a book. Have you got anything? Oh, a child's doll. We keep hold of that. Just in case we need it for some point. Can I have your book? What's this? Read East Empire Connection.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
I didn't mean to pick it up. Mercer, I've pressed our contract at the East Empire Company for information, but that lizard's as stubborn as he is careless. He claims the company has nothing to offer, but I think he is hiding something. I'd suggest that you refrain from having him visited by the Brotherhood for now. He may yet be of some use to us. And there's no other side to it. Well, I just rubbed that right in front of you and you didn't seem to care. Sure, why not? We'll take another one. Oh, another book. Nightingales, Fact or Fiction? I'm not entirely sure what one of them is. What's this? Not able to go in there. Read eyes open. Keep your eyes on Sapphire. There's more to her than meets the eye. Okay then. Oh, I can take them. Oh, shadow marks. What's this? I think I'll pick one of them up anyway. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just... Who are you?
Wanted to say something to you.
How did you become so good at lockpicking?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
With skills like yours, why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreaking? What's that?
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to... well, to kill someone on their behalf.
Alright, fair enough.
Either way, the trick was in the escape.
Sinric Edel. Why did you stop doing it?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up.
You know what? I'd feel a lot better if you looked at me while you were talking.
Things didn't go as planned. I was on my own.
Ah, I think I see what you're getting at.
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go.
Oh.
After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Why did you join the guild and not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin.
Ah, so the
Killing
Brotherhood are
someone in a jail
assassins.
is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Fair enough.
Some other time, perhaps.
And let me in. Sure. Dwarven arrows, awesome. At least we're stocking back up on lockpicks. Sure, why not? We'll take some books. There's a lot of gold just laying around. Not to, like, belittle you people, but... Oh! Read. No word yet. Rune. I've used every source at my disposal, and I still can't find a trace of your parents. Whoever they are, they've completely erased themselves from history. This is quite a feat, considering the quality of my sources. If I come up with anything else, I'll be certain to contact you. Ethel Newbury. These throwing knives. Oh, glass. Never know what that could come in handy for.
Hey, let's talk a second.
Sure.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything, you let me know.
Okay. So how did you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble.
Okay, what happened
Found the
then?
loot and made our way out.
That sounds normal to me.
Well, it was. Up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out.
What a dick.
Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
Did either of you get caught?
Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes.
Cool,
Me,
I want that better
I
ability.
ran, and I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften.
That seems like quite a distance. That's an incredible distance to run.
Vex was waiting for me at the Flagon when I came in.
How the fuck did she get there
Drenched in
first?
sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why were they laughing?
Well, I had forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm.
What a
Vex
twat.
rode hers back and arrived hours before I did.
I'm not surprised.
So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to
Ah,
yourself.
Viper the Fleet. Awesome. Know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Well, I could either use my torch or my fire spell. Does the guild provide other services?
I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonilia. She's
Tonilia.
the guild's fence.
Ah.
Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know
Need
that.
any more pickpocket training? Let me know.
Awesome.
A lot of people
it's
are
you
beginning
again.
to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
So you made it.
Come
What
find
do you
me.
want?
Etienne.
You caused enough trouble.
Who's this? Rune.
Got a minute?
How
wanted to
did
say
you
something.
get your unusual name?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude.
Oh, you're an orphan.
All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Oh, you're the guy I just found that note about. Do you know what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold.
Oh,
I
the
must
place
have
of
spent every
mages.
last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you aren't meant to know?
Perhaps. They could be nonsense. Inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom.
Possibly.
But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
Well, if I ever become a wizard, I will ask the people to have a deeper look into this for you. But, so who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me.
Ah,
Thought it was
okay.
fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
Oh, that's fair enough. I'll be keeping an eye out for anything.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome, dude. Don't worry.
Keep to the shadows.
Is there anyone else we haven't talked to?
Yes?
Oh, you won't talk to me.
What's on your
I've
mind?
already talked to you. You, come here.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Of course you are. Shush. I've got some cool stuff for you. That. Put them on.
Lead on.
I wish I knew how to make you wear stuff.
If you need marksman training and you've got the coin, I'm ready to teach you.
Oh, we already talked
Yeah,
to you.
need something?
Yeah.
And you. Right, let's go and talk to what's her face out in the pub. Yeah, the Ragged Flagon, that's the one. Right, back through the wardrobe.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess.
Vex.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear.
Okay.
One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
Oh, I guess I'm
And
not.
two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we
Sure.
understand each other. Good.
You didn't even
Now,
let me
it's
answer.
time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
Okay. What sort of
I'm not going to
business?
sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea
Who
why?
knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
Yeah, well, it could be either. I mean, I know there's quite a few wizards around, so maybe you are cursed. So, what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago.
Right, so why can't you do
And
this?
while you're at it,
Why
make
is
a
no one
little
else
bit of coin
helping?
on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
I've heard you're offering extra work.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Sure. Let's do... Fuck it, let's go heist.
Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it.
Okay, that seems
Feel
fair
like
enough.
doing a bit of shopping? The guild way?
I like it. Sounds easy enough.
Good. Here's what you need to do.
Awesome.
Steal anything worth talking about?
Is this unusual gem worth
Been
anything?
a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baronziah.
What the fuck's that? Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baronziah's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
Ah, how many of these are
I
there?
think there were 24 in all. Most people keep
Jeez.
them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
Oh, well I just stumbled upon it. You sure you won't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set.
Okay.
Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Hopefully. Because apparently I'm going to need it. I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glare.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected.
I'm a wood elf.
Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he
That's
was
not a lot.
daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island.
Okay.
That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Thank you for the information. How will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave.
Oh.
We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace.
And
The only way
now
this
it's a
place will
sewer.
ever return to its
Again.
glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
Sure. What were the glory days like?
The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Yeah, but once you live in luxury, you get sloppy. Does the guild provide any other services?
If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tonilia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
Why do they call him Vipper? I'm sure that's just Viper.
Keep to the shadows.
Wasn't I supposed to talk to you about getting some armor?
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief.
Can you share anything about the Thieves Guild?
I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here.
Oh, thank you, Mustache
the
Man.
Flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now, look at last few years.
There were loads of people here a minute ago.
I've almost closed this place up.
Oh, anything need to be done around here?
Now that you met, I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature. Looking for some particular books.
Oh, I might have them. What kind of books are they?
I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel.
Okay.
And his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes. Very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you.
Oh, very generous of you, Mr. Mustache Man. I'll get them for you.
Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his experiments.
Oh, don't tell me he's some weirdo that likes playing with dead people. How can we be certain the journals exist?
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
You know, she could just have been a crazy woman that was just naked.
All right.
Who am I supposed to talk to for my armor? Is it you?
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much. I know what I'm doing. I suppose I could use some advice. Yeah, sure.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're going to get along nicely.
Oh, fair enough.
So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The Flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, it does look like it.
A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'd be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
What happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Fair enough, Delvin Mallory. Curse? What can we do about
I'll
it?
tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in.
Okay.
I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery.
So why is
All
no
you
one
need
else
to do is
helping
ask,
get this
and
place
we'll
back
both
on its
come out
feet?
of this smelling like a rose.
You are creepy. Sure. We'll do that later, because I think we've got What's-Her-Face's job first. You know anything about the Golden Glow estate?
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hire to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Ah, okay. That one.
Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us.
Ah, okay.
When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin.
Oh.
It wasn't
Well,
long
that's not
before
good.
we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing
Yeah,
these extra jobs and putting some
might
fear
worsen
into the people,
things.
we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again.
Awesome. Take a city back? Well, what's that mean?
Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun, and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too.
Ah, okay.
The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then they'll contact me, and we're off.
Ah, okay, so doing jobs for you and was it the weird lady that was just stood there? You were really creepy, mustache man. By doing jobs for you and her, we get more respect in other places, and that leads to better jobs for more money. Awesome, I'll keep that in mind. Does the guild provide other services? You're just going to tell me about the fence again, aren't you?
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labour, you
Yep.
should talk to Tonilia. She sounds tough.
You sound
but
like you've
she'll
got a
cut you
cold.
fair deal.
You feeling
I
alright there,
also
Delvin?
suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
Okay. Where is my clothes?
This guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking
All eyes are on you,
is not
lad.
gonna make you
Don't disappoint
I've not
us.
been given my
You
clothes
watch
yet.
yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Who are you?
So you're the new recruit, huh?
Yes.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well
Oh, you're the
acquainted.
fence. Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it.
Well,
Minus
there's a
little
sword
slice for the
outside
guild,
my
of
house at
course.
Whiterun
I
that
can
I
also
could bring you
provide a
then.
few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Because that one seemed to have been stolen, so I threw it on the floor. Is there anything else you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern?
You could try it. I'll
Look,
stab him
I've
in the
been in
eye.
this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Why is it only me working? But sure, understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just
Oh,
make
it's
sure you
you
put it to
that I
good
need to get my
use.
armor from. Awesome. Right.
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work.
Okay. So
Or if you're looking
you
for
talk to
training,
them
we've
and they
got
tell
plenty of
them
it
to
down
look
here.
at you.
Delvin,
Talk
Vex,
to you, you tell me
Nirwin,
to
and
look at
Vipper
them.
can give you a leg up on that.
Sure. What do you give me for these?
Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
What have I got that I can sell her? Oh yeah, that one's stolen. Anything else that's stolen? Oh, that's stolen. And anything else? Okay, that's stolen too. Got anything else I can sell? Oh, that's stolen. So is that. I don't know why I'm giving them to her. I could just use them. Come on. I've got so much shit on me already. Okay. That's all I want to talk about. Right. Let's have a look at this new armor. Hood, gloves, boots, armor. Wait, is that better or worse than this? It's actually slightly worse than that, but I haven't upgraded it yet, so... carry capacity goes up by 20. Oh, awesome. Pickpocketing. How does boots help your pickpocketing get better? Lockpicking is 15% easier, and prices are 10% better. Awesome. Doesn't look too bad, not gonna lie. Don't want to wait. You should put your armor on. You're only missing the chest piece. Who are you?
I suppose I can.
Why
work
can't
with
I
your
move?
face.
I didn't even
After
click
all,
on you.
the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
What are you talking
I
about?
assumed you were here to see me about your face. to have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here
You
as a
some sort of
client?
surgeon?
Shall I remake your face?
Are you a surgeon? No thank you. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture.
You sound like a posh lady, so I don't know what you're talking about,
I studied with the
beggars.
faculty of chirurgeons and cloud rest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count
I
the
don't know who
nobility
they are.
of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet,
Cool.
I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
Well, you're a bit stuck up, and also, I don't really care. I understand you know how... I don't care. Shut
Until
up.
next
Go away.
time.
Right.
All
What's
eyes are on you.
this
bud.
way?
Don't disappoint them.
Oh, maybe... No. Maybe not that way? Did I go in the wrong door? Yes, I did. Why do I need to go back in here? Hello? Oh, okay. Is this like some secret way out?